I can see you don't listen to instructions very well. No applause here. Just show of hands, double your business. Okay, now I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this very seriously, very sincerely. You can do that. That is very, very doable. Everybody in this room, if you want to, can double your business. You ask people, how many people want to be successful? Everyone raises their hand. You really want to be successful? Yes, I really want to be successful. What have you done about it? Nothing. Okay, I really want to meet somebody. You really want to meet him? I really want to meet him. Do you really want to meet him? Yes, I really want to meet him. What have you done about that? Nothing. If you really want to double your business, you can, and I'll tell you why. I say that very straightforward. You do not have to buy anything. You don't have to buy a ship. You don't have to buy the inventory. They're making this cool stuff. Have you ever been on a ship? Yeah, you ought to try it. They're really cool things. And they're expensive, and you don't have to buy it. Now, do you know how many people there are in the world, ladies and gentlemen? There's these are rhetorical questions in the interest of time. 6 billion people. 6 billion people. Since I've been born. How many people when I walked out said, "Who's the fossil?" Right? I'm sick. Yeah, I knew that. I saw that. 62 years old. I'm not a fossil. There's 6 billion, and since I've been alive, the population of the planet has doubled. So if you want to talk about change, stop right there. People create change. People create mess. People create chaos, and there's 6 billion of them. What the world doesn't need, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go to the first slide here. There's right in front of me there. Cool. My wife said if I do good, she'll buy me another shirt. She said, "Don't you have another shirt?" I said, "Same deal." Okay, I'm not, is this working? Okay. If you Google, you know what Google is. You got the techie people out there. You Google travel providers, and in less than 1 second, 0.23 seconds to be exact, there it is right there. What do you have? 29 million of you. What does that translate to? Ladies and gentlemen, good people out there in the audience, you grow on trees. Really, that's what that means. And then I'll say, okay, travel providers, another 0.23 seconds, 29 million of you. 29 million people doing what you do. Why? Because you don't have to buy a ship. I bet you if you had to buy a ship, there wouldn't be as many people in this room. So if you want to double your business, you can do it if you want to, if you commit yourself to it. And I'm going to, hey, get a load of this. I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Now, you don't have to buy stuff. You have the technique. You have the executives, the great executive, great organization. You've got it all. And I'm going to fill in the missing blanks in the next couple of minutes if you allow me. Who knows Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young? All right? Not a bad, there's a foursome, right? Not a bad foursome. What do you call them? A quartet? I don't know. But they sang a song that I liked. Remember this one? If you can't be with the one you love, suggesting anything here. But I am saying this, and this is a true statement. If you can't be where you want to be where you are. In other words, I don't know if it's an American thing, I don't know if it's a world thing, but since I've started speaking to you this morning, I'm going to ask you, I don't know if I'm going to get any show of hands, how many people mentally have left the room into yesterday? Excuse me 1 minute. I don't know if you can carry, I'm going to move around a little bit here. I hope I used to jump off this stage, but okay, there you go. What are you laughing at, lady? She always laughs. It's not funny. I'll tell you when it's time. What's your name?
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, great laugh. Holy cow. And I didn't even bring Charlie with me. Watch the pants. Okay, there you go. Now, Charlie, you were laughing. What was I talking about?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Thank you very much. You were listening. How many people here have gone into tomorrow or next week? I know, Charlie. Get out. I'm done with you now. I'm done. One shot. Stay in this room for the next 30 minutes, please. Don't go yesterday. Don't go tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, I'm from New Jersey. Not anymore. I finally moved out. Hey, there you go. What? I'm the good show from New Jersey. How insulting is that? We won't go there. I'm from New Jersey. I can't be insulted. I think it's a contradiction. I'm up here waxing eloquent to teach you people how to become more successful, how to make more money, how to make your phone ring. And what's the first thing people say? Turn your phones off. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from me. Turn them on right now. Turn on your cell phones. You get the phone rings, take the call, for heaven's sakes. That's what you're in business for. Right, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know if I hit you with nugget number 1, but here's nugget number 2. Speed wins in sales. Speed wins. The first one who answers the phone, the first one who calls back, the first one who emails back, the first one who responds. Speed wins, ladies and gentlemen. There's 29 million of you. My point is this. Most of them are lousy. The world doesn't need another travel agent, doesn't need another cruise salesman. They need another good one. And good ones are called professionals, and professionals don't grow on trees, and professionals don't come easy, and professionals don't come without practice and reading and learning and failing. That's why there's so many inferior people. I go out, I see it all day long. There's story after story. I don't know who trains these people, but I think the answer is nobody. I think the tail is wagging the dog today. We need good people, and good people don't grow on trees. They're built, they're created, they're studied, they're practiced, they're failure. And I give you an assignment. Practice more. Fail more. I go back to high school and talk to the 18-year-old kids. I tell the kids, true story. I say, kids, they're scary-looking people, you know that. But I go in there and I say, look, if you want to grow up and become a whining, boring, negative slug, it's too late. The world is full of them. You got to try something else. I say if you bump into a whining, boring, negative slug, run away from them. Your parents told you to be nice and be polite. I say run. Why? Because doesn't misery love company? People are out there trying to get you down to their level. You're not on their level. You don't want to be at that level. You want to be at the professional level. You want to be at the fun level. You want to be at the happening level. You want to be at the make it happen level. It's all up to you. I'm not going to talk about technology. I'm going to talk about the attitude thing. I'm 62 years old. God bless me. If I lived to be 80, I wasn't cheated. It doesn't suck being Mike. And if I live to be 80, that's 3/4. I'm already 75% done. That's why I'm talking so fast. I got things to do. Now, we have 30 minutes together. Maybe it's down to 25. I got 400 slides. We're not even on 2 yet. But there are a couple at the end I want to breeze through. There are some very, very points I want to share with you. It's basic. It's simple. Selling is simple. I'll tell you why selling is simple, because you can't sell anything. I don't care. The best salesman, and God bless you, I got some winners over there, and I got here early, and I saw the award winners. I congratulate you, because it's hard work and study and all the things I just said. I know that's how you got there. I heard something recently. I mean, you got there because you earned it. I heard something recently. A guy said there was a kid was born on third base, and he thought he hit a triple. Think about that. Yeah, it's a good thing it's not nighttime, it's morning. You'll get it a little bit later. You earn your credits here. No one gives you anything. No one's going to give you a business. No one's going to give you profits. You're going to earn it. But I'm going to tell you something. There's only 2 kinds of people. Of those 6 billion people, there's only 2 kinds. I can take the 6 billion people, draw a line, and split them into 2 categories, and that's why my life is stress-free. Your life has a little bit of stress in it, I think. I don't know. I don't know you folks, but you have a little bit of stress because you don't draw the line. And you don't know you can divide everybody into 2 groups. Just 2, that's all there is. I challenge anybody to challenge me, because you're going to lose. 2 groups of people, 6 billion. I put them on this side or this side. This side, people Mike can help. This side, the other kind. I'm taking challenges. I mean, that's the story. I can either help you or I can't. I'm not going to talk you into anything. I'm not going to overcome your objections or sell you up. Or, oh, I love this one. I'm going to not teach you how to close. How many people here like to be closed? I walked in and asked directions. The guy closed me. I ended up with a Jeep. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Nobody overcome my objections. How ugly is that? Selling up, how ugly is that? But if you look at it differently, don't close sales, folks. Open sales. If you open sales, you don't have to close. You come across with your true personality, it will happen. You don't overcome objections. You address people's legitimate concerns. If someone's scared of flying, feared of flying, scared, same thing, right? And he says, don't be silly. Oh, well, thank you. You fixed that. Scared of snakes. Well, you shouldn't be. Okay, I won't. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you address people's legitimate concerns when they raise them, and a true professional, if they don't raise them, you raise them for them. Because there are some things to be concerned about. I go into a financial planner, I'm not bright enough to know the questions. So I depend on him to ask the questions. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hey, speaking of knowing what I'm talking about, how many people here went to the cocktail party last night? I love this one. Be true, okay? How many people, you have your gin and tonic, your beer, your seltzer, whatever you drink, I don't care what you drink, and you're talking in your little conclave, a couple of people, you're chatting away, it's your voice, you're talking, it's your turn. And in the middle of your sentence, you forget what you're talking about. Huh? Okay, so how many, right? How many people here have pets? How many people have dogs out there? How many people have ever said anything to your dog that you wish, you're glad no one heard you say? Why do I say that? Why do I bring those things up? Because humans are all the same. We're all screwballs. And you bring your true personality into this sales thing, into this overcome objection thing, into your selling up thing, into your close thing. You bring you into this picture, and you're going to have a lot more fun. Don't try to sell things. Introduce the lovely, crazy, wild, luxurious world of cruising. And here's another idea. Don't sell a cruise. Don't sell a cabin. Don't sell a swimming pool. Don't sell a gin and tonic. Don't sell a banquet. They don't have those midnight banquet things anymore, do they? Yeah. Well, only once, right? Only once a week they do that, right? Anyway, who cares? We'll talk later. Here's the attitude I'd take. I don't care who you buy it from. I don't care where you go. I don't care what cabin you get into. Take a cruise. Get to Italy. Take a cruise. Just do it. I don't care if it's with me. I don't care. I was with a sailboat manufacturing company. They made boats, sailboats. This is what they did. They made sailboats so they could feed their kids. Don't sell sailboats. Sell what? Sailing. Teach your kid how to sail. Now, is it easier for me to talk to anybody about sailing? Teach your kid how to sail. It's a beautiful thing. I love it because I do. The passion is there. Is that easier than to say, hey, you want to buy a boat? Cruising's the same thing. Get to Italy. Get to the Panama Canal. Get to Alaska. I don't care how you get there. Get to Alaska. You might want to take a cruise ship because it's really cool. But do it. Take your family. Do whatever you have to do it out of the money. Rob a bank. Get there. But isn't it easy for you to look someone in the eye and talk like that than it is to say, oh, I sell cruises. I'm one of those 29 million people. You can buy it right here. I'll sell you a telephone in a couple of minutes. I get commissions on those. You ought to be in sales. You have the gift of gab. Translation from where I come from in New Jersey. You ought to be in sales. You're full of crap. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an old saying, a fish stinks from its head down. It's probably a New Jersey saying, I don't know. It means that you show me a leadership that's good, I'll show you people down the bottom are good. You show me someone down the bottom good, I'll show you someone up top is good. I went down to breakfast, I saw a cool breakfast table happen. I knew leadership was good. I saw the leadership up here, I know you're good. You want to double your business? Up to you. Make it happen. Have fun. I know I did. Thanks for having me.